Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of Real Talk. I'm your host, Jack Petty.
And I'm Jack Bousquet.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I think we got some exciting stuff to dig into today.
Ooh, yes, we do. Let's see, it's episode 5. We made it. 5 is a milestone, in my opinion.
I think
Um,
I agree with you.
I'm excited to know we're in that routine. Guest applications on YouTube. I'm gonna put the link. You know, fill out the form if you want to be a guest. Just like, what's your name? What movie you want to talk about? How we can contact you? Let's get some involvement.
Oh yeah, that would
All
be
right.
great.
Well, with that, shall we just get right into the news?
Let's do it.
A big story earlier in the week was that Saw 11 was canceled. I honestly have no feelings about that. I don't know about you. If you do,
No, I'm not big into Saw, bro. I've never seen one of them, so I don't know. Why did it get canceled?
um, I have no clue. Probably behind the scenes stuff. I don't know. Like, I'm not really big into that either. I've seen like the first one, maybe two, and the one with Chris Rock.
No.
And so I'm not. I just thought I'd mention it.
All right. For those of you who might be into that sort of thing.
Exactly. Let's see. Colin Farrell might be in Luca Guadagnino Sergeant Rock for DC Studios. Bro, do you know who this Sergeant Rock character is?
No.
Bro, no one knows, but James Gunn's trying to like put him in. But you know what this story signals to me more than anything?
What?
So Colin Farrell was the Penguin in Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Right.
Dude, they're gonna axe that movie.
What?
The Batman 2. Dude, it's not coming out. I'm telling you this right now. It's definitely not coming out.
You actually don't think so?
No, I don't think so. And I think the reason why he's gonna get cast is because he's still under like contract to be in another movie. So they're gonna use that and say be in Sergeant Rock because we're not making the Batman Part 2
But why not? After the success of the first one, they're just gonna throw this guaranteed formula away just for this.
for James Gunn.
Bro,
That's who
why?
it is. Because
Why?
he's jealous. He can't, that's why he canceled Superman, like the Superman TV show. There can't be another Superman. There has to be my Superman. Can't be another Batman. It's got to be my Batman. Like I'm telling you this right now. It's all James Gunn.
Oh my God,
Gotta
bro.
fire that man. That man is a weirdo, pedophile, terrible. Like I just hate him, bro.
He's one of them.
Bro. Um, yes. Another Warner Brothers story. We talk about Warner Brothers a lot, but they're the ones that make all the stories. Everyone else is kind of just chilling mostly. They're the ones that, keep
Facts. They're always disrupting, bro.
one of their offshoot companies, Village Roadshow, known for films such as The Matrix, Mad Max, and Joker, has gone bankrupt because of Warner Brothers. Because back in, oh, when was it? 2021, 2022, when the fourth Matrix came out, there was like a dispute about the distribution. Because at that time, it was 2021. So
Hmm.
2021, they had like this deal where Warner Brothers would throw their movies in theaters, but also put them on Max for free on the same day. And Village Roadshow sued Warner Brothers because it was a breach of contract, but they lost and now they're going bankrupt.
Wow.
Classic Warner Brothers, terrible, terrible company. Um, but they did actually do something good, which people are going to be excited about. That new Looney Tunes movie, Coyote vs. Acme, where it's like hybrid, like real life and animation. People
Hmm.
have been begging them for years to release it, and now they're finally selling it for 50 million to another studio. So that movie should be coming out soon because it's all completed, which is crazy that they just want to throw a completed movie away, but
Yeah.
it's their money. Um, here's an interesting. Oh wait, no, here's one more thing about Warner Brothers. I believe this is the last one, hopefully. But they put out some schedule. They put out a schedule of some of their movies coming out, and there were three that stuck out to me. Have you seen the film Barbarian?
Yeah, bro. Isn't it? It's the director, his follow-up film, right?
Yep, it's called Weapons. It's gonna be like Magnolia, where it's like different stories intersecting.
Mhm.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm excited. Should
That'd
be,
be cool.
and then one battle after another.
Bro, PTA's new film, right?
Dude, let him cook. Yes. Did you see like the 30 minutes trailer that came out, the teaser?
No, I didn't.
Bro. Well,
Isn't
that
it isn't it set in the Vietnam era?
no, it's
Is
set in
that kind of
modern
what
day.
it is?
Yes.
Ooh,
Just like it's for his first modern day film since like the 90s, basically.
wow.
And let's see, Leonardo DiCaprio's leading it. The full
Yep.
trailer is going to come out next week, I think, probably Thursday, probably I believe. But that's going to be in theaters in September of this year. And then, bro, The Cat in the Hat, starring Bill Hader as the named character, coming out September 27th, 2026. Why are you shaking your head?
That's just so stupid and pointless. Like why, bro? Why does there need to be another Cat in the Hat movie, bro? Didn't they learn their lesson from the last Cat in the Hat movie?
Nah, what? Like it became a staple, like a cult classic of sorts.
Sure, bro, if that's what you want to call it. A cult classic, sure.
I haven't seen that film in years. I see clips of it every once in a while. What an interesting film, but they want to make a new one, so props to them. Let's see. Here's an interesting statistic. 20% of children use their phone in theaters.
What?
Dude, that's insane.
That's
20%.
that's sad.
One in five.
Dude, I have never ooh, maybe once or twice, but like when I go to the movie theater, turn that off, put that in my pocket, and
Oh
I'm
no.
out.
Do not disturb. Like sometimes I fully
Do
shut.
not, yeah.
I just need to be immersed.
Bro, I'm one of those people like I'm kind of a Karen when it comes to that, dude.
Oh, no, literally, it's justified.
It is.
When I was seeing Nosferatu, this guy in front of me was on his phone and talking to his like girl the whole time. I was like, dude, come on, come on, bro.
He wanted a Nosferatu his girl, bro. Dude, even when I'm at home like watching movies, I barely touch my phone.
Exactly. That's like my new strategy has been to watch movies on my computer, put my phone on my bed behind me,
Hmm.
my headphones on, full immersion, which is what I did last night, but
Wow.
to that later. It gives you it's I feel like to experience, especially like I mean, if it's like a comedy, sometimes I'm more lenient, but like for like really serious films or like something that you know is gonna be an experience, you
Yeah.
should throw everything
Agreed.
full immersion. But 20% is crazy.
It really is.
I wonder what the amount of adults would be percentage
You think it'd be higher or lower?
higher.
Way higher.
Dude, I see adults on their phones in the movie theaters all the time. When I was seeing Killers of the Flower Moon,
Hmm.
old man takes a phone call in the theater. Like bro's just sitting there talking on the phone.
I don't even want to start when I saw Killers of the Flower Moon in theaters. It made me extremely mad because I could hear through the walls of the
Oh no,
theater, the Taylor Swift Eras Tour concert.
bro.
And I was with my mom watching the show, and I was getting so mad. I was like, Mom, should I go out and say something to these people? Like,
Yes,
should I go talk to the manager and tell him like, why are you interrupting my experience with
exactly.
the worst thing on earth,
Oh,
the devil herself, Taylor Swift, industry plant, one of them.
that that would have like made me furious. That was oh, dude. When I went to go see Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman, dude, I could hear Wicked in the theater. Dude, it was cooked. Um, what a film. What an experience that was. Um, oh man, but yeah. Wow, we kind of got lost there. What? All right. Speaking of trailers next week, Paul Thomas Anderson's new film has a new trailer. So does Wes Anderson's film,
Mm.
The Phaeocian Scheme, starring Michael Cera, Benedict Del Toro, Tom Hanks, Scarlett Johansson. I'm excited.
An espionage thriller, correct?
I believe,
Comedy ish.
yeah.
Isn't Benedict
One
Cumberbatch
thing.
supposed to be in it too?
Yes, he is. Dude, I'm excited. That comes out end of May, a Roman theater experience. I
Bro,
love Wes
what?
Anderson. Did you see Asteroid City?
No. I'm
Uh,
not gonna lie, dude. I don't like love his movies.
Bro.
Like I liked Grand Budapest Hotel,
Okay.
but bro, just the Fox one. What's that called, bro?
Dude, don't. I'm not even gonna tell you. You're just gonna hate on it. The Fantastic Mr.
The
Fox.
Fantastic Mr. Fox was kind of bad, dude. It
No,
was
how
kind of
was it
boring.
kind of bad?
It was kind of boring, and
80 minutes. How could it be boring? Oh, he froze. Dude, that take was so
it
bad that
felt
he,
like I thought. Dude,
he
no, I didn't freeze. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I
No,
swear.
I didn't. No,
I
I didn't.
swear. No, I swear you did.
All
That
right.
take
Anyways,
froze you.
no.
No,
Anyways,
no,
listen.
let's
It felt like
it
two
up.
hours.
What?
It felt like 2 hours.
Bro. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree because I love that movie. Asteroid City, though, dude, you should watch that one.
You think I'll like it?
That film taught me a lot. Let's just say that.
About what, bro?
Life, liberty,
The
beautiful.
pursuit of happiness,
Dude,
pursuit of cinema.
it was so good. And do you know anything about it? Like, have you seen the trailers?
For the new one,
Asteroid
or
City?
yeah.
Dude, I I just like I went into it and I didn't know what I was expecting, but the
Hmm.
literal second that it started, I was hooked. I love, dude, I love that movie. It's beautiful. Cool. Let's see. What do we want to talk about? Oh, so we have some movies announced. What do you think about Coco 2?
Bro, no. That's like, wait, hold on. Coco. I always get Coco and the Book of Life confused. Which one's which? Coco's the guitar one.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually like Coco. I like Coco.
Yeah, but how are you gonna make a sequel to Coco?
How does it end?
The grandma, Mamalita Coco, or I don't know, dude, that's probably I was gonna get it.
Bro,
I don't know her name.
no, no, no. Oh, cause
Abuela.
Abuela, cause he reunites
Hmm.
the picture. Yeah, yeah. All right, all right. I don't know. Maybe he'll be like grown up.
Well, I know, but sure, she was the one like named Coco, I thought, and that's why it was called Coco.
Yeah,
She's like Abuela Coco. How are you
but
gonna
like
make?
she died, right?
Yeah.
So now, well, what do you mean? Dead people can like,
Oh wait, I forgot about that's the whole point of the movie, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Dang, I'm cooked. So you're in sport.
I'm in support of that one. That's kind of yeah.
First one's got some classic songs.
Amen.
Um, yeah, Coco too. There's also rumors of Encanto too. You you don't like Encanto?
Encanto was so stupid, dude. Encanto was so terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I was a fan of Encanto.
Why? Because it portrays that strong woman, and you're just like a
No,
strong woman, bro.
no. I thought it was a beautiful story.
Oh my god, bro. No, no, no. Okay, no.
Time to move on. Few more news stories. Dude, why have I been really excited for the Minecraft movie recently?
Dude, have you seen all the all the like
Clinton
TikToks
Steel.
and Insta?
Yes, dude, I love it. And
Villager.
it's perfect. They announced the runtime is going to be an hour and 41 minutes long. Like I'm going to be seated. I'm probably going to be seated multiple times. Like I just think it's going to be one of those films like enjoyable like Clinton Steel, diamond armor, full set. Dude, like I love like, they're not trying to take it too seriously. They're just trying to like, hopefully some Minecraft lore is put in there. Some Minecraft
Okay.
YouTubers make some cameos.
Hero Brian, bro.
Dude, you used to be a hero, Brian. What happened? When Jack Black says that line, dude, probably gonna like start clapping in the theater. I don't know about you, but like full round of applause. I'm excited. Um, let's see. Okay, three more stories. First one's about Apple TV. A statistic came out or a number that they lose 1 billion a year, like through all of their stuff they do on Apple TV.
Mm.
Why do I like that? Like they're in it for the game.
Well, yeah. And
Because
I'm not really surprised by that either, but
me neither. But like, have you the stuff they put on Apple TV is wonderful. Like Severance just finished. That was great. They did Killers of the Flower Moon. They're doing F1, coming out later. Oh yeah. And it was like if they make several billion dollars like I don't know how much they make in a year. It's got to be like in the trillions almost. If you have the money to do it, why not? Why not just like spend $1 billion a year? You
Honestly, yeah.
and plus it's like
Passion
people like
project.
Apple TV Plus. Exactly. Passion projects. It gets people talking about it. Like, it's about like the new show starting next week, or is it this week? The Studio. I'm excited to watch that. Seth Rogen takes on like dude Scorsese's in it, Snyder's in it.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be amazing. But yeah, Apple TV, they're in it for the love of the game. Losing $1 billion a year. I support it though. Um, okay. Two new things coming up in a while. CinemaCon will start a week from today, and that's where we're gonna get a lot of news from like Warner Brothers, Disney, Sony about like stuff that they've been working on. I pray every single day that Sony comes out and says Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming in 2027 or 2026. Just give us a date, please. It's been like almost 2 or 3 years since they said it was delayed indefinitely. We need an update.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting. We'll have some stories from that. And then the the Canes, cons, whatever you call it, lineup will be announced in early April on April 10th.
Hmm.
That's gonna be interesting. You know, I'm sure Paul Thomas Anderson's movie will premiere. I'm sure Wes Anderson's movie will premiere. There's rumors. Do you know the filmmaker Terrence Malick?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
There's rumors that The Way of the Wind will finally come out this year and premiere.
The Way of the Wind.
Yes. Have you heard about it?
No.
It's been in production for years, and people have been saying it's been finished for years, but he still like goes back and tweaks it. It's like he just can't get it right. It's a biblical movie. It's about Jesus, dude. I'm excited though. Terrence Malick making a Jesus film, spending all this time to perfect it, art.
That would be something to see. Dude, what's your favorite movie from him?
Tree of Life. I think that's just a beautiful film.
Mm.
That might be the only one. Oh no, I've seen Tree of Life and I've seen The Hidden Life. I tried to watch. Oh no, oh Night of Cups.
Knight of Cups, bro.
That one might actually be my favorite.
Oh, what's the war movie he made?
Oh, Thin Red Line.
Yeah, The Thin Red Line. I've seen that one.
Is it good? I haven't seen that one.
It was good.
To give it a watch. I love it. I think his movie is just like just the ambiance of his films.
No, honestly, the camera work is just like sick.
It's beautiful. Seeing one of the like this new one comes out, being able to see it in theaters would be quite the experience. Well, I think that's all we have for news. Shall we get into the weekly watch list?
Let's do it.
All right. So we have a lot actually to talk about for this. I believe I see 6 films that came out in theaters. The first we will talk about, I haven't seen. They're kind of smaller ones. The sci-fi movie called Ash. It's got Aaron Paul in it. It's like a new sci-fi thriller kind of. I really wanted to see it, but I just didn't get to it yet. Um, People have been saying it's like middle of the line, but they've been saying it's really interesting.
Hmm.
Locke is a new it's one of the Scars guards. It's not the one who was in Nosferatu. It's the other one. He's in it, and it's like he's locked in a car, and it's like a thriller because he tries to steal the car. I don't know. I didn't feel like watching that for an hour and a half.
Yeah, agreed. That
And then,
sounds.
oh, dude, I forgot what this one was about. The Assessment, but it's got Elizabeth Olsen in it. It was like some new like like one of those like weird like art films. I don't know, look good. Thought I'd mention it. Came out this weekend.
Hmm.
And then we got 3 more. The first one I saw on Thursday.
Okay.
Alta Nights, starring Robert De Niro and Robert De Niro.
Dude,
I
what did you think?
I liked it.
Because the reviews actually aren't as great as I was expecting.
I know. I was surprised when I went to go open Letterboxd because like I liked it. I
Hmm.
thought it was fun. I'm gonna be honest, I got so confused though.
Really?
Like in the beginning, until like, like they kind of like I kind of followed the story. I was so confused because I was like, who's who? But I thought it was wonderful. Robert De Niro, he's fantastic. I thought the editing was fantastic, like is amazing. So it's just like this old like mafia story, and then like it kind of like reminds me of like looking at a book of a mafia. Cause like it would like in the middle of the movie it would like take pictures and like freeze frames and all that, and I thought that was
Mm,
fantastic, phenomenal. It was good. I just liked it, but I like mafia movies. If you like mafia movies with Robert De Niro, you're gonna like it. You're gonna be entertained,
yeah.
and that's all it's trying to do. It's not trying to be. Well, I guess it's trying to be the gimmick of having two Robert De Niros, but it's not trying to be Goodfellas.
Do you think it could have been something better if it had a different director? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like Barry Levinson movies that much.
What has he made?
Dude, Rain Man.
Rain
Uh,
Man.
I saw this one called Wag the Dog that he made, and it was just
Called
awful.
what,
Wag the Dog.
dude?
Dude, he had Willie Nelson in it, bro.
That's not a Wag the dog.
Wag the Dog.
What was it about?
Dude, it's about like they're trying to like um help the president do something. Bro, I don't remember. I watched it so long ago. They're trying to like help the president do something. I think Robert De Niro is like some political advisor. But
Wow.
honestly, it's not worth the watch unless you just want to see Willie Nelson like sing.
Oh gosh. I don't know. I don't know. I think it would have just been the same, honestly.
Mm.
If you would have gotten someone else to do the role of like dude, like make it like a Al Pacino, bro, like Heat.
I think that yeah, I was gonna ask you that too. Like,
I
did the
think
dual role kind of diminish the value a little bit?
I think it did, if I'm being honest.
Mm.
Because like it was cool like the first couple of times, but it's also like no, no, it's not really. Like, like they like try and like make it seem like it's cool. Like, oh, there's two De Niro's in the frame. It's like I've made two of myself in a frame before, and some of the puzzles I'm pretty sure like it's not that hard. I hate to say it.
It's,
It's not that hard.
it's the same thing, bro. It's literally the same
Exactly.
thing.
But it was enjoyable. But just a middle of the line mafia film with Robert De Niro. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, true.
Then Friday night, hopped on the bus and I went to go see the film Magazine Dreams. They've been trying to bury this film, premiered at Sundance, I believe, in 2023. Finally getting a theatrical release now. Address the elephant in the room. It stars Jonathan Majors.
Oh,
He's had a tough couple of years. Don't need to say anything more than that. But yeah, I mean, honestly though, if that stuff didn't happen, he would have had an Oscar for this film.
really?
Dude, that was one of the best performances I've ever seen.
I'm gonna have to watch it because I looked at your review and then I read the description of the movie. I never heard of it before, and I thought that was actually like very interesting.
I think it's one of the most important films ever makes. It deals with like toxic masculinity, like male body image. We get all these films, I feel like, about like female body image and like empowerment and all that. I feel like this one was like the male version of that. And I thought, dude, it was when walking out of that theater, sitting on the bus, dude, I felt nauseous. Like
Really,
watching, I felt nauseous. I haven't felt that nauseous from a film like, oh, that hurt to watch in a while. But it was like so powerful, so good. It was like fantastically directed. Jonathan Majors, he's one hell of an actor. I'm gonna just say that right now. It is a fantastic film. The score, cinematography, just wonderful. Like when it comes to streaming, I would check it out, regardless of your opinions on Jonathan Majors now, but I think it was a powerful film. And then after that, I went back home and went to sleep, woke up and saw the new Snow White on Saturday morning.
dude? There's a lot of controversy surrounding this movie.
Snow White, there is Gal Gadot. Dude, people are gonna hate on Gal Gadot. I don't know. I think she's chill. She does have some, atrocious line readings in this film. Rachel Zegler saying that she doesn't like the original. It doesn't really matter because Disney didn't even stick to the original. I thought Snow White, in all honesty, yeah, I did not like that movie at all.
Really?
And I'm not like biased, you know. I love the Disney live action remakes, honestly. I loved The Little Mermaid. Thought the other ones they did were good. But I think The Little Mermaid was the last one they just did, and I thought that was fantastic. This one, it was just bad, honestly.
Why?
I just felt so like watching it, I was just like, this is slow, this is boring, this looks bad, it's so yellow.
Mm.
And like I don't usually hate like enjoy hating on movies, but like it's just like sometimes a spade is a spade, you know, like bad movie is a bad movie. You know, there's maybe four other people in at max in the theater with me on a Saturday morning in a huge auditorium. Movies are going to tank. Um, you know, I don't know what you could have done better, just not make it. Because
Yeah.
I went home and I watched the original and I was like, damn, this is good. Like, you know, it's animated like that. And I love the way that they animated them. I love, you know, like, because they would do it like three pane animation. And I think that's really cool.
Hmm.
But then, like, watching this, it's just like, I was just sitting there sometimes. I was like, this, like, it was so, it felt cheap. It was $250 million, but it felt like it was like a, uh-oh. Um, Sorry about those technical difficulties. Maybe that was a sign. Maybe we were getting too hateful. Maybe we're trying to shut us down.
They were.
No. Anyways, enough about Snow White. You know, you want to read about it, go read it. It's out of my mind now, you know. Um, as for streaming, let's see, start off with the big one on Peacock. Wicked came out on Peacock, and that is now streaming. Did you see Wicked?
Bro, stop. Move on.
What? What?
We're not talking about Wicked anymore.
Dude, I was a fan of Wicked, and every time I watch it, I like it more. Like when I first watched it, I wasn't convinced, and then like I kind of watched it a couple more times. Oh, this is good.
Bro, when Wicked 2 comes out,
Yeah. What?
never mind. Just
No,
kidding.
go ahead. What's wrong with what? What's gonna happen when Wicked 2 comes out?
Nothing.
Okay, what? No, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. When Wicked 2 comes out, I'll be seated in the theater to watch Wicked Part 2. Wicked, actually, it's not Wicked Part 2 anymore. Wicked for Good. Then on Max, Sing Sing, the film that should have won Best Picture, honestly,
Mm.
is a phenomenal film. That's on Max now. I'd recommend it. Coleman Domingo, fantastic. And it's like all these guys that were in the Sing Sing prison are acting in it. It's a beautiful film.
I
I
thought it was about dudes like singing.
Well, they do sing. Wait, do they? I think a little bit they sing because they're like putting on a play. But no, the prison's called Sing Sing.
Oh. I thought it was like yeah, I don't know. I thought it was like comedy.
No, no, no. It's very drama.
Okay. But dude,
Um,
that was one of my crosswords. I was doing a crossword and it said Coleman Domingo movie. Something like that. It was Sing Sing.
I love Coleman Domingo with all my heart. I will watch anything he's in, and I hope he's in Spider-Man 4 as
Mm.
Norman Osborn because I think he's fantastic. He's in the show. That's what he played in the Spider-Man show. But anyways, um, what else is streaming? Twisters came out on Prime Video. Did you see that?
No,
I thought it
I
was.
haven't seen either of them. But
I like both of them. They're good, like American summertime blockbusters. Glenn Powell. I just me up. I love Glenn Powell. He
I
is.
just actually I like Glen Powell, bro.
He has it. He has that like charisma. He can be a star, and he is a star. But he has that movie star charisma.
Mm.
Um, Fantastic. Twisters, good film on Prime Video. And here's this one that not many people are talking about. Odessa on Hulu. It's like this. How do I even describe it? It's like I guess it is like a musical, but it's like future. It kind of reminds me of Mad Max, like that type of vibe, like you know, like futuristic, like dystopian.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
Sadie Sink stars in it. It just came. It's a new one. It went straight to Hulu. I was actually watching it today. I thought it was good.
Hmm.
I think if it would have came out in the 80s, I think it would have been like a cult classic.
Yeah.
Um, And I think it would have been better. It felt like very much like it was a film from the 80s, but like made in 2025.
Hmm.
I think if it came out, like it would have been like, regarded better. But I think it's a good film. It's entertaining. On Hulu now. And then here, have you heard like people talking about this show Adolescence
Mm,
on Netflix?
oh, yeah, I have. I
Bro,
have.
I don't know what morning it was, but I woke up one morning and I was checking Twitter and I saw like a clip of it.
Hmm.
I was like, what the hell is this show? Everything I heard the next day was about this show. Like people are saying like how good it is, like the kid in it, it's his first time acting, he's phenomenal. I don't know. It's like a mini series people are talking about. I haven't seen it. You haven't seen it, so we don't have much to say. I was gonna watch it, but dude, Netflix won't let me watch Netflix anymore
What? Why?
because I'm not in my household.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened to love is sharing a password, Netflix? Dude, but people who watch it, let us know how it is. But yeah, shall we move on to what we watched?
Let's do it.
Would you like to start us off?
All right, sure. So, dude, I watched The Nice Guys with my dad.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. And that was just a perfect movie to watch with my dad because it's
Oh.
just like, it's got that comedy factor and it feels like just a classic like detective thriller,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And just the sets are awesome. I just really rock with that. Like it's obviously cheesy, but it's meant to be cheesy. But
Exactly.
I think like that is gonna be a cult classic too.
Oh, I think it already is, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I love that movie's so good. Russell Crowe, right?
Russell Crowe
Ryan
and Ryan
Gosling.
Gosling.
Who's the girl in it?
Oh, dude, I'm not sure, but like I thought it was the like you mean his daughter or the other one?
I don't know. I just remember there's like a girl in it, and I was like, oh shoot.
Bro, I thought it was the girl from Austin and Alley, but I might
Oh, it's
she
Margaret Qualley. That's what I was thinking of who's in it.
all right. She
She's
probably
in
just looks like her. But yeah, and then what else did I watch? I watched that one I told you about, the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Trap.
What did you think of that movie when you watched it?
Well, I loved it. Like I'm being dead ass. I walked out of the theater and I was like, that's the best M. Night Shyamalan movie ever.
Huh? No, you're not
No,
you're not being serious.
I'm
Bro,
being
you're not
100%
being
serious.
serious.
I'm being 100% serious. Because I was always like I was not a fan of M. Night Shyamalan. Then I saw that movie and I was like, oh shit, I like this. I was a fan. How did you accidentally watch it? You started off by saying I accidentally watched it.
Well, because I didn't like go out of my way to watch that movie,
Oh, you just
but I watched it. It was on, and I sat down and watched it, and I was like, this has so many stupid, just like plot holes. It's just so
damn, bro.
silly.
It's
It's
just
like not even, bro. It must take place in an alternate universe where everyone is just insanely stupid.
what'd you think of his daughter? She was a singer.
His daughter.
Yeah. Do you think that her acting was, like if she wasn't his daughter, do you think she would have been casted?
Wait, that's like his real. Oh, that is his daughter. She was the singer.
Yeah.
No, bro. She never would have gotten casted. It was terrible. It was all
Cooper,
terrible. Whoever
Cooper,
the
what are you doing?
dude, the serial killer was awful.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He froze.
Killer's daughter was probably the best.
You have to restart.
Dude, I said the serial killer's daughter.
Hmm.
She was the best actor in the whole movie,
Wow.
and that's not saying much, dude.
You didn't like, dude. Oh God,
I literally, I watched that whole movie and I was sitting there like this, and then the end credit scene came up, and I was like,
wait, what's the end credit scene? I didn't stay.
"Bro, you know the dude like that helped him a little bit when he was at the concert. The worker at the
Yeah.
concert helped him a little bit. He sees the news on TV and he's like, "Oh no." Anyway, it wasn't even that funny, but it was like after watching that, I was just like, anything is better than what I just watched, so that made it a little better.
You didn't like Josh Hartnett, bro?
No,
Dude, I'm a fan of him. He was in Oppenheimer. He's great in Oppenheimer.
Wait, who was he in Oppenheimer?
He was the guy like was he had the classroom right next to Oppenheimer.
So that makes me question why would he ever, 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 ever
Oh no. Oh no, we're not gonna know why he ever
accept
ever
that role?
wait, how he ever what?
Accepted that role, bro. It was like if I read that script, I would probably I would probably pull a Donnie Azoff. I would throw that script in the trash can, and then I would pull out my uh, and I would pee on the script, dude. I would pee on the script.
Yeah,
Anyways,
this was like his renaissance because he was a big actor back in the day, and then he wasn't in anything. And then after Oppenheimer, he kind of like has gone back in the spotlight. So I guess he's just gonna take everything that comes to him.
I guess so. But anyway, that brings me in to the other movie I watched, bro. I watched The Wolf of Wall Street again,
Bro,
and this time I finally got my mother to watch it
why are you saying it like that?
because, dude, I've been trying for so long to get her to just acknowledge like this, dude. This is art. This is art. This is true cinema. People said when the movie came out, like if Scorsese retired after this, it would be the perfect movie to end on. Like it's just beautiful in every single way, and she actually acknowledged it.
Wow, I'm so proud of that.
I am too. She's come a long way.
You're introducing the world of cinema. Your mother, starting with your mother.
Maybe a Gaspar Noé film next.
Oh no, 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 dude. Which one? Yeah, yeah. All right. Any other films that you watched?
Um, I think that was it.
All right, that's good.
Aside from the main.
Oh yes.
All right.
Um,
Anyways,
me, I had a bit of a busy week of films. Started off on Monday, Ocean's 12.
yes, bro.
Why did I like that movie more than the first one?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I,
Ocean's 12 was
dude,
amazing.
I loved it. And what's his name? Trullo?
Dude, what?
The guy, the French guy, Trullo.
Oh, the one played by Vincent
Trulor.
Cassel?
Trulor. Yeah. Dude, I love that guy. I love that actor. I thought like the whole plot of it, like how they had to get their money back, and then it's like this guy introduces like a game, like the competition. I thought
Mhm.
Ocean's 12, I loved it. It was phenomenal.
I want to see Vincent Cassel in more movies, dude.
Absolutely.
Because he's a great actor and he's shown that in, as you know, Irreversible. Um,
Yes.
he was in what, Lahane, right?
Yep. And he's going to be in Cronenberg's new film coming out
Mm.
in April, The Shrouds, which I'm very excited. I saw the trailer for that recently for the first time. I was like, damn, that looks good. He's a fantastic actor. But
He is.
as you said, he has worked with Gaspar Noé, which brings me to my next film I watched after Ocean's 12, a rewatch of Climax. Bro, dude, this film, I love it. It's such it's there's something so like inviting about the first half of it.
Yeah,
How it's like they're all dancing, then like you hear these conversations, and they're like personal conversations like you would hear at a party. So it just kind of feels like you're one of them.
right. They've
But then
invited you into the party.
but then like when all the lights go out and it suddenly switches, bro, then it's like, oh, then it just makes your stomach churn.
Hmm.
I thought it was a phenomenal film. I like to this day. It's been a few years since I've seen it, but
Dude, I
it
wish I could go back to Chicago.
bro, I fell asleep when we tried to watch it.
I know, bro. You were sleeping on the couch next to me, and I was just sitting there with your laptop open, like, bro, what am I doing right now? Like the people across the room from me do not know what I'm experiencing in my headphones right now.
Chris was writing his paper.
Chris was writing his paper while he was on FaceTime, and the other member of the
Oh,
room was going through some tough times. But
mhm, mhm.
so,
Yikes.
yep,
So then that brings us to Tuesday, correct?
correct.
It was the fourth anniversary of Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's what I watched. You guys heard last week how much I glaze him. Not much else to be said. Nothing happened. They didn't restore the Snyderverse, but Any day could happen. You know, we just gotta hope and pray. People in the TikTok were like, I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't. We don't care, bro. You're on
Mm.
top TikTok, bro. Go get 8 free pizzas, please. Okay. But then as I was settling down for the night, I got the notification. A tweet had come out with a link to it, to a little short film in which I watched. Cancel me all you want, but yes, I did watch the Bully short film. As for the film aspect of it, there's nothing too special. Just his son, Saint West, beating up a bunch of grown men because his son's a bully, apparently. It's nothing compared to his old short films, bro. The Runaway short film, have you seen that?
No.
Now that's a work of art. But the music in the Bully short film, I'm just gonna say it right now, otherworldly. Is
Really?
fantastic. I fell to my knees at one point, so how beautiful it was. Single tear ran down my eyes, and I thought, wow, it's Kanye West back. Okay, enough of
Dang.
that. We're gonna get canceled if we stay on this topic for too long. Um, then Wednesday, I watched this film called The Parenting on Hulu, no, on Max.
Uh-huh.
Some new comedy. Dude, it's so dumb. It was so dumb. Like this couple goes to this house, and it's like when they're like gonna introduce their parents to each other.
Hmm.
So they go to this house, and then like it's a haunted house, and then like the dad gets haunted. It's just the dumbest shit ever. But like Brian Cox is in it. Like he's really good at acting. Like why was he in this? The chick from Friends was in it, Lisa Kudrow. The guy from what do you call it? Breaking Bad. Not Walter, but like the brother-in-law, he was in it. I was like, why are
Oh,
they in
oh,
this movie? It's just like it was a mid, like Um, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you was in the cinema. Talk about those already. This morning, I decided to revisit a
mm,
classic from my theater working days. I remember where I was working at theater when this came out. In the Heights. Oh wait, no, I didn't. This is We'll talk about In the Heights because I want to save the next one for last. In the Heights, dude. I saw that in theaters like 3 times, and I've seen it so many times since then. It is it might be my favorite musical of all time.
really?
I love it so much. I think the music's fantastic, the acting's fantastic. Someone, aka Jake Weist, has gone on and said that this film is cheesy. I just don't think he understands the beauty, the art of it. I love it, dude. The soundtrack is always somehow finds its way into my rotation. And that's what happened this week. As I was listening to it at work, I was like, oh, I need to watch this movie.
Wow.
It's fantastic. But I think the highlight of my week happened last night. I was gaming with my friend Matei. We were playing Roblox until the late hours of the night. Clock struck 11, and I had no choice but to start a film called Baby Invasion by Harmony Korine.
Yeah.
It it had just come out um yesterday on like digital, or no, on Friday night.
Hmm.
Um was it? I don't even know. Anyways, it came out, bro. Harmony Korine is having one of the most interesting, and this is not my own words. I think I saw it on Reddit. Interesting midlife crises ever, bro.
Can you elaborate on that?
Last year we had Aggro Drift come out, and we
Mm,
all know that was my favorite film of last year. I thought it was fantastic.
okay.
Now we have Baby Invasion. He's under this new company, Edgelord. Like he's experimenting with AI in his films. He's like doing all of this. He's a skater. He's like on stage, like remixing his own films, like doing DJ sets to his films, like smoking weed. Just like people are saying it's just a midlife crisis. But and I get where they're coming from. He's bored with the form of film, I think.
Really? He's just trying to push it to the absolute limit.
Yes, and I think it's working.
Wow.
Um, because let's see, I think his last one before this was Beach Bum.
Hmm.
Like before he kind of entered this like like midlife, like bored with the like form. There's like that and like Spring Breakers and like Gummo and all of those are like like they're kind of out there, but they're still like normal films, right? These Baby Invasion starts with the words, "This is not a film. This is not a game. This is an experience. This is the eternal now." I was like, yeah, that's what we want. I was just like sitting there, just locked in the whole time. It's like these guys like stole a video game and they're inside the video game, like, but apparently it's not a video game. They're just like committing crimes in real life. But everyone's face is like AI'd into being a baby. So, dude, it's just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen, but I loved it so much.
Wow.
It cracked its way into my top five of the year.
Oof,
And
that
I,
is insane.
dude, and the score, don't even start it, bro. And the score, especially the score when the credits start, I just
Mhm.
kind of like usually, I don't know about you, but when I'm watching a movie at my house and like the credits start, I just like that's when I turn it off.
Okay.
I just sat at my computer screen, listened to the score, and just watched the credits, bro. I was like, wow, what did I just experience? And it's like 12:30, 1 a.m. by the time I finish it, and I'm just like, bro, I'm disoriented almost. I'm like, what is happening?
I know exactly what you mean, dude. That's how you know it's not a movie, it's not a game, it's experience, dude. Like
Exactly.
when I watch Brazil,
Oh yes.
that last scene and then the credits happen
Hmm.
and the tune Brazil plays one final time, like that's just an experience.
Exactly. And that's what watching Baby Invasion was.
Mm.
But yes, that was what I watched this week.
All right.
Now, for the main event, Licorice Pizza.
So
I'd love to know
I
your
I was crunching some numbers.
yes.
I went on
Oh,
Letterbox.
no, 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 no. No, don't bring this up.
You have watched this movie 15 times,
When did you get these numbers?
4 times in 1 week, twice in one day. And this is only the ones you've reviewed. And it's also in the number one slot on your favorite films on Letterboxd. So I'm pretty sure you probably have a lot to say on this film.
Should I explain myself first?
Yeah, I think you might want to.
So I saw this film in theaters, right? I saw it on Thursday night. It's a wonderful experience. And I liked it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it just kind of stuck with me. So then I go back on Tuesday night, $5 movie night, and I see it again, this time by myself. And I'm like, wow. I remember watching that final scene for the second time, and that's when it hit me. This film just changed my life. And I remember after that, I was listening to the score, just doing everything I could to just experience the film without experiencing it because it kind of left theaters quickly.
Mm.
And then it came out on Apple Music or like Apple iTunes. And that was right when Corral Tour happened. So I bought it, and I believe I watched it on the bus one time. And I was like, oh, this is good. And I get back from Corral Tour, and I'm like, oh, I just want to watch this again and again and again. And actually, well, in between Corral Tour and coming home, I went on a cruise and I was in like Florida and I got a Lego set, like the Daily Bugle. That
Yeah.
when I came home from school, I would build it and watch Licorice Pizza. And then I started like, I can't even just watch this movie. I started falling asleep to it every night. Like, dude, and it got to the point where like I would wake up in the middle of the night to like shut it off and I would like know exactly where I was and like start quoting it like word for word. Dude, I got in way too deep. And
Dude, that's bad.
then I had to stop because I got in so deep. But I love the film. I think it changed my life in many ways. It's like one of those films that impacted me so much that I was no longer the same man
Really.
after I watched it. Yes. The character of Gary Valentine spoke to me. I now
You
use
could relate to him a little bit, you think?
no, absolutely I can. I think
Like what aspect of his character?
I love the quote when he's like, "What are you?" And it's like, "I'm a showman."
Oh,
He's like on the date, like, and I used to quote that all the time. Like, I'll be like, "Oh, I'm a showman," like type like that. But there are many aspects. What did you think of the film?
bro, I'm him.
Were you a fan?
I was. I
Good.
plan to rewatch it, and perhaps I'll fall down a similar rabbit hole.
Mm-mm.
And perhaps I'll move a TV up into my room and start falling asleep to it every night.
It's a bad rabbit hole. Don't fall down it.
Dude, what do you think if he would have been like 17, 18? Would the movie have been worse? Did he have to be 15?
No, we didn't have to be 15.
But she had to be 25.
Yeah. And that's where a lot of controversy around this film comes from, is that it's
She
like,
had,
what? I mean, that's where the controversy comes from. People are like, oh, like, I don't like this movie because it's a weird age gap.
but the thing is, no matter how weird it is, this stuff probably, probably happens. This
Exactly.
stuff is unavoidable.
Probably since back then, too. Back in the 80s, bro. Or when is
And
this?
if you think about other films, Lolita, uh,
Bro, what are you bringing up, bro? I've not seen this film, Lolita. Oh, we lost him again.
American Beauty, American Beauty, American Beauty, bro. Why are they trying to silence me?
Should I
American
watch,
Beauty.
should I watch that tonight? I have the
Yes,
DVD sitting right here.
actually,
Yes, bro. Dude, like look at that fine film feature, bro.
bro, Flight and American Beauty. What?
Um, I think yeah, there are many films that deal with the age gap.
Hmm.
I think this is the only one I've seen really prevalent. Um, yeah,
Bro, there's like, oh my gosh, it's just a journey, dude.
it is.
And the music, I feel like plays a big part in
Absolutely.
setting the initial stage and carrying you through all the turbulence.
Absolutely. What do you think about the actress? 'Cause this is like her first time acting.
Those are first, yeah,
Because she's in like a group called Haim with her sisters, and they played her sisters in the movie.
yeah. And I read that um, PTA was close friends with her family, and so that's how he gave her a shot. And I liked her acting style.
Me too.
And I also read that when they were casting for the film, PTA was like, "Oh my God, all these dudes that were gonna play Gary were just like too just rigid in their acting, too trained almost."
Exactly.
And then he found Cooper Hoffman, the son of the late great Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Who was a huge collaborator.
Yes,
Is he in every one of his films? Now that I think about it.
master.
Yep. Part 8, his first one.
But dude, I loved Hard Eight.
Oh,
Hard Eight was the first Paul Thomas Anderson movie I'd ever seen,
wow.
and it was so awesome.
Oh yeah. It's phenomenal. Should we go through our top three right now?
Sure.
All Thomas Anderson's. All right. What's your number one? Or no, let's go three, two, one.
Three. Okay, so coming in at number three, There Will Be Blood.
Oh, that's a classic.
It's an amazing movie.
I I'm gonna two and three can be interchangeable. I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go three with you. There
Yeah.
will be blood. That film, that performance, one of the greatest performances of all time. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Mm.
That film is just phenomenal. What's your number two?
Licorice Pizza.
Wow. Wow.
What's your number two?
Boogie Nights.
Oh, I haven't seen Boogie Nights. And I really want to.
That I think Boogie Nights is phenomenal. Just a 3 hour long. Oh wait,
Bro, did you?
I forgot about Magnolia, bro.
You
Like
forgot Magnolia.
the thing about Paul Thomas Anderson is, I feel like he could say any of his films, and you'd
Mm.
still be like, dude, I'm gonna go Boogie Nights though. Magnolia is an honorable mention.
Magnolia's honorable mention, huh?
Hmm. What's your number one?
Bro, I'm gonna go Hard Eight.
Wow,
I know, and it's weird. It's not probably what someone would pick. Most people would pick,
exactly.
but the Master was almost, bro. The Master was almost a little too.
Bro, the master is.
Not too weird for me, but it just wasn't my cup of tea.
I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember that's what I thought when I first watched it. I was like, oh, okay, what?
I watched it with both my parents actually, and
Oh,
the opening scene of him at the beach
yeah, I
kind of,
recall.
made some questions arise from the audience I was viewing the film with, and I just had to tell them, just sit and watch.
Bro. Wow. 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 I'd say my number one, obviously Licorice Pizza. Favorite film of all time, like no doubt about anything.
Wow,
Did you have a favorite scene in this film? Favorite moment in time?
bro, it was probably when Sean Penn was on the bike, bro.
Why was I gonna say that same exact scene?
Are you serious,
From the second they enter the bar
bro?
until he's like until they're running at each other. I think that is probably the most like that's dude, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, dude, Sean Penn is such a good actor too.
It was
Oh my,
phenomenal.
I love Sean, bro. He was in the game. The
Hmm.
Game was an amazing movie. Michael Douglas too.
Yeah.
He's in, oh, bro, The
Super good.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty, slept on film.
Dude, I've been seeing too much. I need to watch that movie.
Slept on film. But yeah, he's a great actor.
Phenomenal. I love that. And I don't know who the guy is with him, but when he comes in, he's like, "Is that Rex Danblow?" And he like walks out of the shadow, and like the screen turns blue because the cigarette smoke. It's like that scene made me feel something within my soul.
Mm. Bro, have you seen The Phantom Thread?
Yes,
Did you like that movie?
I think I did. It's been years since I watched that.
Bro, it's very interesting how Paul Thomas Anderson portrays love, dude.
It is.
Like in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen Phantom Thread?
No,
Wow.
but just it's intriguing. Punch Drunk Love, bro.
How could I? How could I forget about that? That's got to be an honorable mention too, bro. I love that movie. That's what made me love Adam Sandler.
Really,
Hmm.
art.
It's just Paul Thomas Anderson. That's what makes me so excited for his next one. Because no matter what he does, I feel like he doesn't have like a distinct, like narrative that he does.
Mm.
Like with Scorsese, you could say it's like crime movies or someone like that. But like, dude, Paul Thomas Anderson, you really never know what you're gonna expect.
Amen.
Um, and DiCaprio's in the next one. Did you catch the cameo of DiCaprio's dad?
Dude, what? No.
He's the guy who sells him the waterbed at the beginning when he's like, "Can you dig it?"
Actually, that's DiCaprio's dad,
Yep,
bro.
I know. I noticed that seventh watch. No, I'm kidding.
Cooked, cooked.
Bro, it got to the point where I was watching the like breakdown videos of it, and that's how I found that fact out. 105 facts you don't know about Licorice Pizza. Yeah, no, I thought it was a fantastic film. I'm
Yeah.
I was obsessed. I'm kind of thankfully I'm weaned off of it now, but Licorice Pizza, phenomenal film.
Amen.
Any more notes on it?
That's all there is.
And well, shall we say au revoir to everyone?
I believe so. I believe the time has come.
Well, everyone fell at the forum. Next week we'll have a guest with us.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Well, bye everyone. Goodbye, Mr. Bousquet.
Goodbye.
If I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.